Hello everyone and welcome back to Lilymation, your go-to channel for unlocking ancient wisdom from classic books and applying into modern life. Today we're diving into a timeless gem, The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason, first published in 1926. This book isn't just a collection of stories, it's a blueprint for financial success, told through engaging parables set in the ancient city of Babylon. These tales reveal how ordinary people built extraordinary wealth using simple, eternal principles. In 2025, with the rise of digital economies, volatile markets, and new opportunities like cryptocurrency and stock trading, these rules are more relevant than ever. Whether you're starting a side hustle, investing in crypto, or just trying to get ahead financially, we'll show you how to adapt Babylon's secrets to today's world. Before we get into the details, let's set the historical context. Babylon was once the richest city in the world, known for its hanging gardens and advanced economy. Clason uses this backdrop to teach lessons through characters like Arcade, the richest man in Babylon, who shares his journey from poverty to prosperity. This book was originally a series of pamphlets distributed by banks during the Great Depression era, making its advice battle-tested through economic hardships. We'll break this down thoroughly, starting with an in-depth summary of the key parables, analyzing each principle with real-world examples from history, then bridging to 2025 applications like using budgeting apps, avoiding modern debt pitfalls, and leveraging investments. If you're new here, subscribe now and hit the bell icon for notifications on more financial wisdom from books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad or Think and Grow Rich. Let's embark on this journey to financial freedom. Remember, as the book says, a part of all you earn is yours to keep. Stick around because by the end you'll have actionable steps to start building your own Babylonian fortune. Lilymation. Now let's immerse ourselves in the core of the book with a detailed parable by parable breakdown, including character developments, key dialogues, and thematic analysis. We'll start with Parable 1, the story of Arcade, the richest man in Babylon. Arcade begins as a humble scribe scratching clay tablets for a living, but he's frustrated by his lack of wealth while others around him prosper. He seeks evidence from Algamish, a wealthy moneylender who teaches him the fundamental rule: a part of all you earn is yours to keep. Specifically, save at least 10% of your income before spending on anything else. Arcade applies this diligently, and over time his savings grow. But it's not just saving. Algamish emphasizes investing wisely. In a key dialogue, Algamish says, "Learn to make your treasure work for you. Make it your slave." Arcade's arc shows transformation from envy and debt to mastery, becoming a mentor to others. We analyze how this parable critiques common financial mistakes like living paycheck to paycheck and promotes discipline. Clason drew from real Babylonian history, where clay tablets recorded loans and investments mirroring modern banking. Moving to Parable 2, the 7 curses for a lean purse. This is the heart of the book, delivered by Arcade to a group of struggling Babylonians. Let's break down each cure with examples and deeper insights. Cure 1. Start thy purse to fattening. Save 10% of every earning. Arcade explains through a story of a man who pays himself first, building a foundation. In analysis, this combats impulse spending, a timeless issue. Cure number 2. Control thy expenditures. live below your means by budgeting strictly. Arcade warns against confusing necessities with desires, using dialogues where characters admit to wasteful habits like buying unnecessary luxuries. This cure includes practical tips. List expenses and cut non-essentials. Cure number 3. Make thy gold multiply. Invest your savings to earn more. Arcade shares how he lent money to a brickmaker for profitable ventures, emphasizing compound interest. Historically, this echoes Babylonian interest-bearing loans. Cure number 4. Guard thy treasures from loss. Invest only in what you understand and with reliable advisors. A cautionary tale here: a man loses gold on risky schemes, learning to seek wise counsel. Cure number 5. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Own your home to build equity. Arcade advises buying property wisely, turning shelter into an asset. Cure number 6. Ensure a future income plan for retirement and family protection. This involves setting aside for old age, like ancient annuities. Cure number 7. Increase thy ability to earn. Continuously improve skills. Arcade stresses education and hard work, with examples of artisans who advance. Throughout, full character arcs show growth, from despair to empowerment. Dialogues are vivid, like Arcade's motivational speeches, making abstract advice relatable. Thematically, these cures address psychological barriers to wealth, such as fear and procrastination, influenced by Clason's banking background. Parable number 3. The 5 laws of gold, taught by Calibab to his son Nomus. This builds on the cures, using a metaphor of gold as a living entity. Law number 1. Gold cometh gladly and in increasing quantity to any man who will put by not less than 1/10 of his earnings to create an estate for his future and that of his family, reinforcing savings. Nomus's story. Given gold, he squanders it initially but learns through failure. Law number 2. Gold laboreth diligently and contentedly for the wise owner who finds for it profitable employment, multiplying even as the flocks of the field on smart investing. Dialogues highlighting risks, like lending to untrustworthy friends. Law number 3. Gold clingeth to the protection of the cautious owner who invests it under the advice of men wise in its handling, emphasizing expertise. Law number 4. Gold slippeth away from the man who invests it in business or purpose with which he is not familiar or which are not approved by those skilled in its keep. Avoid unfamiliar ventures. Law number 5. Gold flees the man who would force it to impossible earnings or who followeth the alluring advice of tricksters and schemers. Beware of scams. The walls of Babylon metaphor ties in. Just as the city's impenetrable walls protected against invaders, these laws shield wealth from loss. Full arcs include Nomus's redemption, returning wiser. Clason uses repetition for emphasis, and we analyze how these laws created greed, promoting patience. Other parables like the camel trader or the lock goddess reinforce themselves of opportunity and persistence. Overall, the book's structure, short moralistic stories, make it accessible with dialogues that feel like ancient wisdom tablets come to life. With the ancient lessons firmly in mind, let's fast forward to 2025 and see how these Babylonian rules apply to our hyper-connected digital financial landscape. In today's world of inflation, gig economies, and market volatility, Clason's principles are a lifeline. Start saving 10% for crypto investments. Just as Arcade saved gold, set aside earnings automatically into apps like Coinbase or Robinhood for Bitcoin or Ethereum. Post-2020 crash, many rebuilt portfolios this way, turning small savings into gains during bull runs. Use budgeting apps like Mint or YNAB, aka You Need a Budget, to control expenses, track every dollar, cutting subscriptions or dining out, echoing Cure 2. Avoid debt traps like buy now, pay later services from Klarna or Afterpay, which mimic Babylonian's usury but with high interest. Instead, pay cash or build emergency funds as per the laws of gold. Real stories abound. Take the example of individuals who, after the 2022 crypto winter, applied these rules, saving constantly, investing in diversified stocks like index funds and side hustles on platforms like Upwork or Etsy. One viral case, a freelancer who saved 10% monthly, invested in AI stocks, and grew a six-figure portfolio by 2025. For the 5 laws, apply them to NFTs or DeFi. Guard against loss by researching, not chasing the hype. Polarized markets, use the walls of Babylon mindset. Protect with diversification and insurance. In 2025, with rising AI tools for financial advice, seek wise men via robo-advisors like Betterment. Side hustles fit Cure 7. Learn skills on Coursera to earn more via freelancing. These adaptations aren't just theory. Financial experts in 2025 podcasts and blogs frequently reference Clason for recovering from economic dips, proving the rules endurance. As we wrap up this extensive exploration of the richest man in Babylon, it's evident that George S. Clason's 1926 wisdom transcends time, offering a roadmap to riches in 2025's complex world. From saving 10% to investing wisely and protecting your gains, these principles empower anyone to build lasting wealth, whether through crypto stocks or side hustles. The key takeaway? Start today, no matter your current situation. As Arcade said, lo, money is plentiful for those who understand the simple rule of its acquisition. Don't wait for luck. Apply the cures and laws consistently. If this video inspired you, like, comment below with your favorite principle or share your own wealth building story. Subscribe to Lilymation for more deep dives into financial classics and hit the notification bell. For further reading, grab a copy of the book on Amazon or Audible. It's a quick read with massive impact. Remember, wealth isn't about getting rich quick. It's about smart, disciplined habits. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Go forth and make your gold multiply. See you in the next video where we'll tackle another timeless tone.